Hello and welcome back to Always Right, the podcast with me, your host, Charlie Wright. Today, I'm joined by Addy.
Again, hello.
I know you haven't been on in a while though, since
I
our
know.
primary school one.
I'm a little offended that you haven't asked me sooner, but whatever.
I'm so sorry. I've just been busy with other guests.
How dare you? I'm the most important.
Are you? Anyway, how are you?
Great. How are you? How's life?
You know, fine. Fine. Well, I'm very bored because my sisters have moved out of the house. And now it's just me and my mum and her boyfriend. So,
That's true. You would be bored, hey.
you know what's funny is that I didn't think I would be, I didn't, no, that's not true. I was going to say I didn't think it would make that much of a difference, but obviously, I knew that it would. It's just so quiet now.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You're very dark. Can you turn a light on? You're like black. If you close the curtain, yeah, when you get closer to the camera, it's fine.
Okay, I'll stay here. There's no curtains to close. It's just see-through.
Oh, okay.
I can't go in my room because my light's broken. It's really dark, and I can't go in my other room because as soon as someone walks past, my dog will bark.
Okay, right, fair. But anyway, yeah, and then my sister took her cat to their new house. She was meant to take her 2 days ago. She came and tried to take her, and Hazel just went psycho. She would not go. She scratched me, scratched Maggie, and then last night she came and then she was more calm, and then she took her and my mum started crying.
Oh, that's so sad.
But I was just like, she's not dying. She's just, the cat's just moving house. And then I was like, oh, it's funny. My mum didn't cry when my sisters moved, but when the cat goes, that's when she cries.
That's funny. Your poor sisters.
I know, but yeah, it's very weird and boring. But at least now, I think this might be... Oh no, I was going to say this might be my last podcast with this setup because I'm turning my sister's room into my podcast studio, but I think I still have to do more cleaning and stuff before I do that. So that's coming soon. Listeners, stay tuned.
I like how you're saying that you're bored, right? And it's been, 4 days or something without them?
Yep.
At least now, did you hear today you can have one visitor per day in your house?
Oh, that's good.
So I'll come visit you.
Please do. I've literally nothing else to do. But what else have you been doing? You've been working.
I've been at work for 3 weeks or something now. 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know.
How's that going?
It's been busy. But good. I like being able to get... So when I first started, it was the 5 kilometer limit.
Mm.
So I was like, it's so good to be able to get out of my 5 kilometers because it just gets so boring. But yeah, now obviously I could go there anyway. But yeah, it's been good seeing people, other people.
True. Are you fully masked up all the time?
Yeah, I have to wear a mask. So I have to wear a mask into work, and then we change our mask to one of their masks.
Oh.
And yeah, but that's it. Obviously sanitize and stuff.
Do you mind wearing a mask though?
No, I love it. It covers half my face. It's great.
You should just only do your makeup from here up.
That's pretty much what I do. I cover my pimples because if I take a sip of water or something, I don't want people to see my pimples. But that's pretty much what I do.
Yeah, I don't like... I don't mind it, but obviously because I don't have a job, the only time I wear a mask is when I take my dog for a walk.
See, I don't mind wearing it to the shops and whatever, but going for a walk, I'm over it. It's so hot and gross.
I know.
Sweaty and ugh. I hope that gets removed soon because it's so annoying.
Yeah, well, it's just weird, when you look at other places in Australia. I don't know, when I think of Australia, I always just think that everything's the same everywhere. I don't know if that's just me, or I do that with every country, really. I'm like, oh, the whole of, America, the US is the same. I'm like, no, it like varies state by state.
Yeah.
But when I see people in like Sydney just chilling, not wearing a mask, I'm like, how? And then I'm like, oh,
Hopefully
because Victoria is a hellhole.
that will happen soon though, because like
Yeah.
we're on 89 active cases in all of Victoria. We've had 2 days of 0 cases. Like we're
Yeah.
getting there. Hopefully by the time it's like below 10 active cases, we can sort of.
Yeah, my God. That would be good. I mean, I'm at least happy that we are able to do things for Halloween. That's really all I cared all I cared about. I was looking for your costume.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was looking for you and Claire, but I don't think I have enough costumes for that. But I have one. Do you remember in year 12 when we did our dress up day and I
Yeah.
wore the like prisoner outfit?
Mhm.
I have that. You can wear that.
What? So Claire doesn't have to wear anything?
No, I meant that I don't have enough costumes for her, so she's just gonna have to figure it out.
Mate,
Surely she has a costume.
if I rock up and they're not wearing a costume, I will be mad.
Oh, I'm gonna tell them don't come if you're not wearing a costume. Like,
See, I went through my dress up box when you messaged us that, and I was like, I wonder what I have. I literally have nothing. Like, I've thrown everything out because it doesn't fit. Because obviously I don't wear costumes anymore, so like, why?
yeah.
I have like Minnie Mouse ears and a stethoscope. I could be a Minnie Mouse or I could be a doctor. It's a real
I like that.
stethoscope though. Actually,
Yeah, you could. Do you have a white coat or something?
no.
My God. But I have a lot of masks, but I obviously only have like my ghost face robe thing. So unless someone has some type of other costume, surely Isabel or Claire has a Harry Potter, like a Harry Potter robe.
I have a Harry Potter dressing gown.
Well, that doesn't really constitute a costume, but
It's black and it has Gryffindor colours on it.
right, that could be the backup,
Yeah.
maybe.
See.
I have a pumpkin that I've been meaning to carve, but I just like, I don't know. I can't be bothered.
Would you be good at that? No offense.
What do you mean? I've watched a tutorial on how to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking of you with your handwriting, so I'm like, surely.
That has nothing to do with cutting.
I mean, you have to be precise with it.
Yeah, but you draw it on first and then you cut it. I've already have everything prepared. After I cut it, you have to spray it with bleach and then you can rub salt on the wounds so it stays for longer.
Ew.
Why is that ill? It's a pumpkin.
I don't know. I'm allergic to pumpkins, so.
Are you?
I have definitely told you this before.
I guess.
Yeah, I get really, really itchy and really, really hot.
Wait, when you ingest it or you touch it?
Touching it as well.
Oh, wait, like the inside or the skin?
I assume just the inside. I haven't really tried just the skin. Usually, if I touch a pumpkin, it's both. But like, so when I used to eat it, I used to throw up, and then at work I had to cut it. I remember I was like, I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna pass out.
Oh my God. I feel like I do remember you telling me that. Wow.
Yeah, not a fun time.
I'm not allergic to anything, am I? No.
I tell people I'm allergic to stuff so I don't have to eat it.
Like what?
Fish.
You just say I don't like fish?
I mean, I can, but sometimes I feel a bit weird, so I'm like, I'm allergic. Or like capsicum. I really don't like capsicum.
Okay. Do you say you're allergic to that though?
Yeah, sometimes not a lot, but sometimes if it's something that's like I know that they'll make it and it's a key ingredient, I'm like, I'm allergic. Because I feel like saying that you just don't like it, they'll be like, suck it up. You can't even taste it.
Right. I'm noticing that you care a lot about what other people think. Can't relate.
Not like, I mean, I would do this with like, no, I probably wouldn't do this with you. That's a lie. I'd just be like, don't give me that.
Yeah.
Don't
I
give me
would do that with everyone. I would just be like, I don't like that. Don't give it to me.
Well, to be fair, I haven't had a meal cooked for me by someone else in a very long time.
Fair.
I
Fair.
either get to take away or cook for myself.
True. My mum still makes me things with ingredients that she knows that I don't like. Like, what does she make? Like, I hate corn. And she puts corn in everything.
Really? I love corn. Corn and broccoli are my favorite.
I love broccoli. No, I hate corn. I feel like it has no taste. Your body doesn't digest it. Like, it's, ugh.
Yeah, I love corn.
And she puts it in everything. And I go, you have known me for 23 years and you just conveniently forget that I don't like corn. Like,
this is kind of why I don't get my family to make me anything. My dad can't cook very well, but like, also he just doesn't care. He'll put whatever. He does like weird things. He put like peas and corn in like a chicken pasta bake. I'm like, that's not normal. Don't do that.
that is interesting. Yeah, right. I have a game that I wanted to play with you.
Oh yay! What game?
I feel like it's not so much a game. It's more just a test.
I'm intrigued.
So basically, do you know what an idiom is?
No.
So like, example, by the skin of your teeth. Like little sayings like that. And I'm gonna read you a definition, and I want you to guess what the idiom is.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna be terrible at
I
it.
know, that's why I chose it, just to embarrass
I'm
you.
literally not gonna get a single one right.
I don't know about that.
No, definitely.
Okay, so this one. So the meaning is to endure something difficult or unpleasant, and the origin is it was first used in 1891, and it is said to have derived from the practice of having a patient clench a bullet between their teeth to cope with the extreme pain felt during a surgical procedure without anesthetic. If you have a bullet between your teeth, what are you doing to it?
Biting
Yeah.
bullet.
Yes, very good. Bite the bullet.
Bite the bullet. No, I don't know what that is.
You've never heard bite the bullet?
No. I think
Are you joking?
I think maybe in like a song. This is why I'm not gonna be good at this. I don't pay attention to this stuff.
But it's like bite the bullet, like, oh, I'm gonna have to do it. I'll just bite the bullet.
Oh, maybe I have. I don't know.
Oh my God. This one you definitely have heard. This
Maybe
one
like,
means...
I don't know what that means.
Huh?
I said, watch me be like, I don't know what that is.
No, you will. This one, it says to initiate friendship, right? So when you first meet someone.
Mm-hmm.
So this originates from the 1500s, referring to the carving of ice to create passages for ships or trade routes.
The carving of ice
Mm-hmm.
to break the ice.
Yes, very good.
I don't really use that as a friendship thing. I use that more as like a relationship thing, but sure, yeah.
What?
Like I hear that more so with like when you're trying to break the ice with like with a guy or something, more so than like I would with you. Like on a first date.
No, it's to... Yeah, that's what it means, to initiate something.
No,
Like
I know, but I'm saying when you said, oh, with a friendship, I was like, I wouldn't use that in a friendship setting. I would use that in a relationship.
That's the only way I've ever heard it. At uni, everything. Icebreakers, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like when you say icebreakers and break the ice, I feel like they're separate. Like icebreakers,
They're not.
No, I know they mean the same thing, but like icebreakers you would say with friends, but break the ice you would use on a date, you know?
I do not agree with that, but sure.
I have never used the term in my life though, but yes, I have heard it.
Yeah, I haven't really, yeah. Okay, this one means to praise or flatter someone excessively. So it stems from, in ancient India, it was accustomed to throw this item at statues of gold to seek favor and forgiveness.
What was the first thing? It's what?
Praise or flatter someone excessively. It's an item of food.
Have I heard of it?
Yeah.
Not the food, the saying.
Yes.
I don't know.
It's in every household. It's a dairy product.
Milk.
No. No. It goes with bread.
Butter.
Uh-huh.
I've already forgotten what the thing was.
To praise someone excessively.
Butter them up.
Yes. Very good. You do know these.
I mean, I needed a lot of
True.
push there.
Okay, so this one is when a person is at a loss for words. And it stems from... Oh, that's dark. So it's used by the English Navy where victims were left speechless from the pain inflicted upon them after a flogging.
Tongue-tied.
No, but the word tongue is in it.
Tongue.
Do you know the name of the, like, weapon that they used on people to whip them?
A whip.
No. It something 9?
No, I have no idea.
Cat o' nine tails?
No, did not know that.
So put it together.
Cat o' nine tails tongue. Tongue of cat o' nine tails.
No, not fully cat o' nine tails. One part of that. And tongue. The first part of that.
Cat tongue. Tongue cat.
Are you joking? Cat tongue.
Cat tongue.
What's the saying with a cat and a tongue?
There's a saying of a cat and a
Cat
tongue.
got your tongue.
Oh, I've never heard that.
That is such bullshit. Yeah.
No, I literally haven't.
Are you joking in everything they say? Oh, like, does a cat have your tongue? When you make fun of someone when they're really quiet.
I've never heard that. Maybe because I've never been quiet, so no one's ever said that to me.
No, but like it's in literally every show. You're so uncultured. Anyway.
I literally, what show? Like English shows?
Just everything. I feel like everyone knows that saying, cat's got your tongue.
No, I don't know. Clearly I just don't pay enough attention.
Clearly.
It's obviously just not in Friends, that's why I don't know.
Yeah, duh. Okay, I'm going to find... Now I'm going to go through these and pick the ones that I think you might actually know.
I mean, that's a bit far-fetched. I won't know any of them, as I've said.
Okay. This one means to ignore something. And it stems from old ships in the Navy not being when captains can't see the signal from a lighthouse. So just say, for instance, you're like walking down the street and you see someone like stealing a car. Instead of doing something about it, you just keep walking. But the saying is you turn
A blind eye.
Yes.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
good.
I know that one. See, I feel like just the way that some of the things are stated.
But that's the point. You're meant to figure it out.
It's like a riddle. I'm not good at riddles.
Oh, Jesus. This one is to end conflict and make peace. I don't think you're going to get this, but it comes from the North America, the Puritans versus the Native Americans. When they wanted to make peace, they would bury...
The hatchet.
Yes, very good. I didn't think you'd know that.
That's a very common one.
This one is also common. To be caught in the act of doing something wrong.
I don't know. I need more.
You know it. I believe in you.
I need more.
Oh my God. Okay. This term refers to an old English law that sought the punishment of any person who butchered an animal that wasn't their own. So what happens if you kill an animal?
You murder them.
What literally happens to the animal?
They bleed out.
Yes.
What was the first
So
one?
think of blood and to be caught in the act of doing something wrong. Not the word blood. Just think about blood.
Caught red-handed.
Yes. There you go. Okay, this one means to disregard someone or kind of not really care about them.
Mm-hmm.
It stems from a particular way that food was served to unwanted guests in the medieval era. So at the time, it was customary to serve a hot meal or roast that was fresh out of the oven. So the act of serving something that isn't hot was seen as an insult.
Nope, I was thinking, wait, revenge is a
but
hey, you could see why that's right though.
Yes, and maybe it does come from that too. But this is a cut of meat. They would give a cut of meat to someone they don't like. But if it's not hot, it's
cold.
What's the cut of meat I just said?
Did you say a cut of meat?
I did. You're not listening.
All I heard you say was it's a cut of meat.
But think, when you don't like someone, you give them the
finger.
No. If it's not hot, it's cold. If you don't like someone, you give them the
boot.
Cold. The word is cold. You give them the cold.
The cold what?
Oh my God. Shoulder. You give them the cold shoulder.
Shoulder's a cut of meat?
Yes.
I've never eaten a shoulder of anything.
But that's my brain's having a malfunction. That wasn't the important part. I was saying, if you don't like someone, you give them the cold.
Yeah, okay, no, but see, I'm thinking of it too, like, literally.
You are, yeah.
A meat cut of meat. I'm like, what the fuck? I've never eaten I've never seen a shoulder cut of meat.
Well, this is in the medieval era. They ate shoulders, I guess.
Okay, well, I don't think we do that now. At least it's
yeah,
not.
Don't think of it too literally, because
okay. But seriously, it could be revenge is a dish. What is it?
Yes.
Is a
best served cold. Yes.
Yeah.
This one means to relax or behave in an uninhibited manner. So you are carefree.
Mm-hmm.
So it comes from, during the 17th century, women were obliged to wear, I'm trying to leave out the actual word that's part of it, an elegant style of something. Yep. I'm trying not to give it away. Hang on.
A dress.
No.
To
relax. So when you relax, you say, oh, you know, or not, maybe not relax. I feel it's more like partying. Like, I'm going to go out tonight. I'm going to have such a good time. I'm going to blah, blah, blah.
It's two different, very opposite things, partying and relaxing.
Well, no, people go out to party and relax.
Who the fuck does that?
Me? Partying's very relaxing.
Ew.
The first word is let.
Let loose.
No.
Let go.
It's an idiom. I'm going to go out tonight and I'm going to let my
panties go.
No.
Let my, I don't know, pants.
Okay, just think.
Is it a clothing item?
No. In olden times, when you picture a woman, how do you imagine her?
in a big puffy dress.
Yeah, so they were very strict and like rigid. What about her head? What does her head look like?
Hair down.
Yes.
Right.
There you go. This one means to trick someone or fool someone. And it comes from when thieves in 19th century London worked in pairs, one was known as the tripper up. So they would trip someone up, and then the other person would like take something out of their back pocket. But now it means to trick someone.
Do I know this?
I think so. This is a very bogan saying, I feel like my dad says it.
Oh, Lord.
It's 3 words. And the first word is pull.
Pull. Pull.
To pull someone's
leg.
Yes. Very good.
What? I would not use that in a...
How do you use it? If you pull a prank on someone, someone's like, "Oh, you're pulling my leg."
Yeah,
Like,
but
being
I don't know,
serious.
the way that you said it like sounds weird. Like trickery. Like that's a weird word to use.
I didn't say trickery.
Didn't you?
No.
Sure you did.
I didn't.
What was the word that you used?
I said pull a trick on someone. Because that's what this says. Anyway. You're not going to know that. Okay, this one. To divulge a secret.
What does divulge mean?
Tell a secret. Let out a big secret. So just
I
think.
like how you're getting annoyed with me when I feel like you absolutely knew that this was going to happen.
I thought you would be better at it than this.
You absolutely did not. Why would I be better at this?
I just thought they were obvious. Okay, the clue is, this phrase stems from shifty farmers at markets who committed fraud by substituting a cat for a piglet inside of something. So if someone does the idiom, the deceit was uncovered.
Cat and a piglet. Wait, that was the origin. What's the first thing?
To divulge a secret.
Yeah.
So just think in olden times, if I was a farmer and you wanted to buy a pig off me, but I'm going to give you a cat instead, how would I exchange this animal to you without you knowing what the animal actually is? What would it be inside of?
A cage.
No, you would be able to see into a cage.
A box.
You'll keep going. You're close.
What did they have in the olden days?
You carry it on your back.
Backpack.
No, but yes.
A bag of lies.
So, what animal? It's not a pig. It's a
cat. Bag of cat.
Are you joking? Let the cat out. Yes. There you go. I feel like it takes your brain a second to like put it together.
It does. It's like the cat is over here, the bag, and it's like coming slowly together.
Right.
I just need a lot of help.
Yeah. Okay, this one we use in Australia a lot and in England, but probably not.
I'm still not going to know it.
You will. I feel like I say this all the time, but you don't say it in America, right? So this means to mock or tease someone. So if you're like making fun of someone,
Taking Josh and someone.
No, but I think it has the same meaning. So this comes from, before synthetic dyes were invented, urine was collected and used in the process of fixing dye to wool, of putting dye in wool to create different colors.
Ew.
So urine.
Mm-hmm.
What's another word for urine?
Piss. Taking the piss.
Yes. Very good.
Is that not said in America?
No, they don't say piss. Like, I feel like us and British people, we say piss a lot. They don't.
I said Josh and I was like, Joshin's very English, and then we
Yeah.
a little bit, not much.
This one means to, if something's expensive, my parents say this all the time. So you go out somewhere and it's like, oh, that cost.
An arm and a leg.
Yes, very good.
That was the fastest one that I've gotten.
Wait, let's read the origin. The origin is having a portrait painted in the 18th century wasn't based on how many people in the picture, but how many limbs you wanted to be painted. So the cheapest option was to have only your head and shoulders painted. That's interesting. This one, I feel like is a common one in Australia. To be fired from a job. So what do we say? We don't really say fired. We say...
We don't.
Not really. I do, but I feel like older people, they don't say fired.
Let go.
Yeah, I'll read the origin. Tradesmen carried all their belongings and tools around in something that they would leave in a safe place or in their boss's office. At the end of their shift, they're allowed to go in and pick it up. However, if the boss was displeased with their work, he would literally say, what? Oh, he would literally say, give them their item and go. Similar to a bag?
Similar to a bag.
Yes.
Give them their...
No, not give them, like the saying is give them the something.
Boot.
Well, that too, but Marilyn Monroe wore one because some guy was like, oh, like she wouldn't look good in a blank, and then she wore it and she looked great.
I have absolutely no idea.
Just think another word for a bag. Or not really a bag, like this, you put food in it sometimes. If you have many of them, you can get inside it and have a blank race where you hop up and down.
A sack. Oh, give them the sack.
Yes.
I had no idea that thing about Marilyn Monroe, honestly.
You haven't seen that photo of her in the potato sack?
No, I have seen the photo of her on the grate, and that's about it.
On the what?
The thing holding her dress.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's like the only thing I know of her, and her singing for what's his name?
JFK.
Yeah. The only things I know about Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, right. Okay, this one. I'm not going to give you the meaning because it's too obvious. Like, oh, I just accidentally muted myself. I feel like this isn't even an idiom. Like, this is a thing that everyone says. But so the origin is a line was drawn 20 feet from inside the wall of the stockade during the American Civil War, where federal prisoners of war were kept. This line set the boundaries for the prisoners and was known as a blank, because any prisoner who attempted to cross it was shot. So today we use it to mean to finish something on time.
True.
But just think about...
Cross the finish line.
No. But so if you cross something and you get shot, what happens to you?
You die.
Uh-huh. So pair that with
Like what?
Line.
The line and you die? You don't cross the line.
Yeah, but so when you die, you are what?
Crossing the line.
No. Literally, when you die, you are...
Dead.
Uh-huh.
I'm so confused.
So dead plus... What's the other word?
Line. Dead line.
Yes.
Deadline.
Jesus. Deadline.
What the fuck's deadline?
I gotta go.
What?
Your deadline. You have a certain date you need to meet something. That's
Oh,
the
a deadline. As in one word.
Yes. Fucking hell.
I was like, a dead and then line. I was like, what the fuck is a dead
But I
line?
wasn't saying dead line. I was saying deadline.
Yes, I got that, but the way you were saying it before was like dead line. I'm like, what the fuck is a dead line? This is what I mean when my brain takes too long to put things together.
Yeah, clearly. Okay, this one, the last one. I think this is pretty easy. So this is to express a friendly feeling towards someone when you're drinking.
Like alcoholic beverages.
Yes. So when you're about to drink something, someone goes,
What?
I'm trying to let your brain figure it out. What do you say to someone when you're drinking? I feel like actually maybe we don't really say it. Maybe it's more British. The origin
Cheers.
it's like that, but it's two words. But it's used in the same way. During the 18th century, English Navy recruiters would coerce London drinkers in dockside pubs to join the service. Accepting the king's shilling was a proof that an agreement had been made to join the service. Dishonest recruiters would slip a shilling into the pint of a drunken man who wouldn't notice until he had finished his beverage. The victim would then be dragged away and wake up on board the ship far out to sea, unaware of what had happened to him the night before.
That was a story, alright.
So they put things inside your drink.
Yes.
And when you finish the drink, that's when they get you like, oh, you've accepted the shilling. You have to come with us. So when you say to someone to finish their drink, like if I put a coin in your drink, where would it go?
To the bottom.
Uh-huh.
Bottoms up.
Yes.
We definitely don't say that.
No, we don't.
I've also been to many British pubs and I've never heard anyone say that there either.
Well, it comes from England.
Well, clearly not said anymore.
Oh, I forgot that you had been to every pub in England.
Calm down.
Okay, so that's done. I was going to ask you, do you know about the Chris Pratt drama? I can't stop saying Chris Pratt instead of Chris Pratt because I hate him. He's a little rat.
That everyone voted him the worst Chris, and then Robert Downey Jr. and Mark Ruffalo.
Several people.
Hold up.
Zoe Saldana. Like, just... This is what annoys me about this situation, is that it was literally just a Twitter poll, which is the best Chris. And people on Twitter were like, well, we hate Chris Pratt because he's, he goes to Hillsong, which is homophobic. And I don't know. People say that he's a Trump supporter, but he's never... Huh?
I know that church.
Yeah, it started in Australia. But yeah, they're homophobic AF. But people somehow equate that to him being a Trump supporter, even though he's never, ever said that he voted for Trump. He's very apolitical, which people think means when you're apolitical now, it means you're a Trump supporter, but you're just ashamed. But this is giving me like the Ellen DeGeneres situation vibes, where all these people who had been on the show were like, oh, Ellen, she's so amazing, like blah, blah, blah. And it's like, obviously she's nice to you. You're the guest.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, I get both sides of the thing. Like, obviously, like, I don't think it was meant to be like a hurtful thing, but then again, also like, it was really pointless.
No,
And
but people do these shit on Twitter all the time. They give you 4 options and they ask, which one is the best. Like, it's so innocent.
as soon as even though I didn't watch the Avengers movies or whatever, as soon as it all came out, like they were always, who's the best Chris? It's been going on for years and years, so I just don't really see why it's become such a big thing now.
Well, it's become a big thing now because everyone hates him. That's why.
But I get both sides.
Oh, and I obviously don't like him because he divorced Anna Faris. And I love Anna Faris. But I went into like a deep hole of conspiracies. And I read one saying that because they have a son together, him and Anna Faris. And I think apparently he has special needs or something like that. And I read that he wanted to have more kids and she didn't because she wanted to put her energy and time into like looking after her son. And that's why he divorced her. Obviously that's unconfirmed, probably not true. But then also he got together with friggin' what's her name? Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter very quickly.
Schwarzenegger. Yeah,
I
but
just don't like him.
I mean,
what?
You're gonna get really annoyed at me for this.
Oh, here we go.
I get if you don't like him for the reasons of that he goes to Hillsong or whatever, but your reasoning for it's a bit weird to me because Anna Faris is so fine with him. Like, they get along so well.
I understand that, but this is like Rihanna and Chris Brown. Just because Rihanna gets along with him doesn't mean I need to. Obviously, Chris Pratt isn't like Chris Brown.
I was going to say that.
No, that's not what I meant, but it's like, just because they're like these celebrity people are fine doesn't mean I have to like them. That's so mature.
Your reasoning for it is very strange.
No, that and
so much.
Chris Pratt used to have a cat and he just abandoned it on the street. And they apparently found it at a shelter and tried to give it back to him. And he said he didn't want it.
Oh, that's not good.
No. But anyway, my point was, like, it annoys me when these celebrities, like, defend their friends. And it's like, well, obviously you only see the good in them because they're your friend.
Yeah, but why are they their friend? Obviously, they had to have a good interaction with them in the beginning.
Obviously, no, but that's also the point, is that your personal interactions with someone doesn't mean that they are morally or philosophically a good person.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, your interaction with them isn't the same interaction that everyone else has with them, yeah.
Yeah, but it also just annoys me because I saw a lot of people bring up all these people defending Chris Pratt. Not a single one defended Brie Larson when every comment everywhere was talking about how shit she is, how she's... Oh my God. No, but people were just talking about, oh, she's a fake feminist. We don't need this SJW bullshit in Marvel. Like, people harassing her online. None of them said a single thing. And now this innocent poll about the Chris's comes out and they all defend Chris Pratt. Like, just shut up.
I mean, yeah, but then again, you also don't know what their relationship is with Brie Larson. They could all hate
her. No, well, obviously they do. Or they don't hate her, but they obviously aren't friends with her.
Yeah, but look at how long, like how much difference they've had time-wise with each of them. Brie Larson only started becoming like in that franchise, 2018 or something.
I know, but that's exactly my point, is that it's irrelevant how close you are with them. Would you not look at her being like harassed online and be like, I should tell people to stop doing that?
Yeah, what if they don't like her? What if they agree with it?
Well, they're horrible people then.
Sorry, I just don't like Brie Larson. Can I tell you why though first, right? So, when I watched, what's her movie called? Captain Marvel.
Yes.
I just didn't like her acting in it. I was like, she doesn't have any emotion. And I was like, maybe that's just meant to be her character. And then I watched a bunch of interviews with her and it's just who she is. I was like, you are so emotionless. I can't handle this.
Maybe that's why I like her. I follow her on YouTube. I love her YouTube videos. I feel some people just like her and some people don't.
Because when I after I watched all the movies, I went on my interview rampage and watched a bunch. She was so rude to them, which I kind of get. Like, if they don't like her, I get why, because she was really rude to them in interviews. Like, she'll just cut them off or be like, "You're wrong about whatever," and I'm like, "Chill the fuck out, girl."
But see, I like that. I like that in a person. But have you seen any of her other movies, or are you judging her just based on that?
Just based on that, I didn't even see. I thought she was the same person as the chick from Community. What's her name? Alison Brie.
Oh my god.
I had
No.
no idea, and then I realized that it was just that last name / first name was the same name.
Yeah. Have you not seen Room?
No, not at
She
all.
won an Oscar for it.
I like how you just assume I've seen every Oscar movie.
But like Room is the one where like she was kidnapped by a guy and he raped her and she raised their son in that tiny little room.
Cool. Do you think I want to watch a movie about rape?
No, but they don't show the rape.
Actively avoid movies with rape.
Good. I agree, but they don't show it.
Yeah, but anything to do with that, can't panic attacks, and
Fair.
whatever
But
else.
she's been in a lot of movies. And also, she was in my favorite show, United States of Tara. Have you seen that?
I've never even heard of it.
It won several Emmys. It's about Toni Collette, and she has dissociative identity disorder, and she has like all these different personalities who live inside her brain. It's so good.
See if I've seen her in anything. Brie.
She was in. No, you wouldn't have seen that. Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, I have seen that.
She's in that. Yeah.
Mate, I watched that like 10 years ago though.
Yeah, right. Fair.
65 things.
She been in anything that you know?
I'm going. Oh, I've seen Trainwreck. I don't know who she was in that.
I feel like I haven't seen that. I saw that
21 Jump Street.
Oh yeah, duh.
Who was she in 21 Jump? Was she love interest?
Yeah.
I watched that for Channing Tatum, so.
Oh my god, of course you did.
Oh yeah, everything else is like way back.
Yeah.
Sleepover. Sorry, hang on.
Sleepover?
I saw this with Claire when we were younger.
Oh.
Hang on. This movie. Look.
Is that where... No, what am I thinking of?
Oh, she's not one of the main girls, so.
Have you seen the movie where it has the girl from Spy Kids in it?
That's her. That's that movie. Like,
oh, that's that. Okay, I have seen that.
Yeah, they go to prom or something. They prank each other. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
The last thing we can talk about is the Lily James drama.
Oh, yeah, I also have something I want to talk about, but we can talk about it after.
Okay. Okay, great.
It's just quick. It's really quick.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm very invested in this now.
Invested in what sense? On her side?
No. Why would I be on her side?
Are you joking?
What? I'm not on anyone's side. I'm on an outside view, and I'm like,
you're so annoying.
You're all fucked.
But basically, she and Dominic West were seen making out.
We're not going back to the first married guy?
What does that have to do with this?
It just shows to Lily James's character.
I don't care about that.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna put it out there. She apparently had a thing with Armie Hammer when he was married.
Yeah, but they're divorced now, so like, who cares?
They were married at the time. They got divorced because of that. I
don't know if they haven't confirmed that.
I mean, if you look at the timeline, it adds up.
Yeah, but no, they haven't said that. But
right.
But yeah, she's seen making out with Dominic West, and then
I love him.
I feel bad for her because then he and his wife. Did you see that photo of them?
Where they came out. Yeah, they came out and they said that they were stronger than ever and whatever.
I'm like, it's giving me who was it? Justin Timberlake. Do you remember that?
No.
I can't remember who it was, but he was seen like touching one, like the co-stars of some movie, her thigh. And then obviously he's married to Jessica Biel. And then she came out and she was like, yeah, I'm really disappointed in him. And then he said, yeah, I'm really sorry for doing that. I was like, okay. It's
Have
just very
you
weird.
seen the interview that he did whenever it was where he was like, I think that um men should be or like whatever, people should be excused in a marriage for um having an affair.
What?
Yeah, he literally said that like ages ago, and I was like, ooh.
I don't agree with that. If it's consensual and, you know, the other person,
marriage, yeah.
yeah, that's fine. I feel like people in society, they have a real issue with like polyamory and people being with like multiple partners. And I don't know why. Why do people have such an issue with it?
I don't know. But I was gonna say something about them. Oh, it's really annoying because okay, it is completely like Dominic West is absolutely in the wrong, 100%.
Totally.
But so is Lily James. And it bugs me. And I'm not going to say
here
why.
we go.
You know why. I can say this. But like it is her fault as well. It's like, oh, but you never know what he could have told her. It's like he's a celebrity. You can search him up and find out everything you need to know. Like, you know that he's married. You can't be like, oh no, I never knew that. It's like, if you're working on a film with him, absolutely know that he's married.
Totally. But so you think that both people in a situation like that are responsible?
I mean, Dominic more so, but yes, I think they're both in the wrong. And it's really annoying me that people are like, oh, but Lily James. But then again, also, this new celebrity thing that I'm following, they've been covering this a lot. And so basically, Lily was found, like, she was paparazzi, but taking photos of her in the park doing coke.
I love that. I have to Google.
Oh
wait, wasn't she with? She was with Matt Smith, the guy who played Doctor Who, when they were doing coke.
No, she was with the guy from Mamma Mia. What's his name? Amanda Seyfried's love interest.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, Billie Piper was also there.
Yeah, her. I don't know who that is, but yeah.
She was also in Doctor Who. That's so funny.
And then obviously stuff with Armie Hammer. So she's had a rough couple of days recently, Lily James. And
I noticed she cancelled all of her press things that she was meant to do.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, fair. I would do the same.
She has the same management as Dominic West.
Fuck, well, that's awkward.
And basically the PR team has thrown her under the bus.
They always do. They always throw the woman under the bus.
So that he can have a good thing. But her PR team took way too long to do damage control anyway.
Yeah.
And they only just released these photos today of her leaving a hotel with Chris Evans. I'm like,
I saw that too.
Good try on trying to like get the spotlight off that whole thing, but it's just not working.
Yeah, see, sometimes in situations like this, I'm like, I don't know what is she meant to say? Like, yeah, we did it. But like, she can't pretend, yeah, like as he was saying, she can't pretend like she didn't know that he's married. So it's like she either has to say nothing or she has to say, yeah, I know he's married, I just don't care.
No, she should just come out and be like, I made a mistake, I'm really sorry to him and his family and whatever, and whoever's affected, blah, 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 all that shit. But her PR team has done a shocking job.
Yeah.
Like, so bad.
I just hate how the woman is always thrown under the bus. In any situation, if it's the woman who's like cheating or the woman who's the mistress, the woman's always a whore, she's always a slut, she always, oh, well, you know, blah, blah, she deserved it. Like, no.
I think in this situation, they probably did it because he's more famous than she is.
I get that, but it's just so unfair. The media just hates women who
and
are...
also, like, because she's young and whatever, they would just assume that she's more forgivable than him, which is true. Like, I think that if he was thrown under, that would probably be him done.
I mean, not really, because, like, I don't think that your personal life really affects your career when you're an actor. I mean, well,
It
it
can if
depends.
you do something really bad.
It depends.
People don't go watch your movies and then you don't get money.
But I don't think, but not like cheating, because it's 10 million different actors. They always cheat. And no one cares.
100%.
But yeah, I just hate the way that women in these situations are treated. Like, I just think, I know you hate Angelina Jolie, but
Hate.
I know, but that's what I'm talking about. Why do you hate her?
I just think she's a fucking strange human.
Well, okay, you're allowed to think that, but I just hate the media.
You can't say that I'm wrong though. Who the fuck wears vial of
That
blood
was
and kisses their brother?
that was 20 plus years ago. Like, who cares? But I'm just saying, in the coverage of like her and Brad Pitt, it's always, oh, Brad Pitt's so hurt. Oh, like he misses their kids, blah, blah, blah. It's always, oh, Angelina, she's such a bitch. She took the kids away from him. You don't know their personal life. You don't know why she felt the need to do that. Obviously, something happened. Like, I just hate how they make women out to be the worst. And they always paint the man to be in a good light. Like, no, let's have some gender equality.
I mean, I don't like Brad Pitt either. But also,
I don't really either.
I get why people would be saying that, unless there's like, the only reason that I believe I would never ever take my children away from their father unless their father was abusive to them.
Yeah. Totally.
And unless there's signs of that, like, I just think that's completely wrong. Even if like, you know, I hated Brad Pitt with all of my life and whatever, I would still be like, well, she shouldn't take his kids away from him. Speaking of, oh my god.
Oh god.
This is like really sore subject because this happened yesterday. There was an ex-footballer from Collingwood who posted this massive thing on his Instagram.
Oh, I think I read it. How his wife
took away his children.
Mm.
So sad.
Yeah, that does suck. I feel like the man in that situation always.
So this is what, but like, I feel like about 95% of the time, women are able to get full custody of their children.
Yeah.
For no reason. Like, it's not like...
I thought you were going to say, like, 95% of the time, there's a reason why they don't want the father in their life.
No.
But yeah.
Like, you could just go to court and be like, I want full custody, and because you're the mother, they'll be like, yep, okay.
Totally, which makes no sense to me. I don't think that men and women are, well, I don't know, better or worse parents. Obviously, I think women are more like intrinsically maternal most of the time. Obviously, not all the time. But yeah, I don't know. That's hard.
Okay, and this leads on what I wanted to talk about before with, have you seen the 2 latest pregnancy announcements?
Are you talking about Billie Lourd?
No, I did not know. She's like not famous enough for me to care about.
That is so rude. She is Carrie Fisher's daughter. How dare you?
So that like, as soon as someone's famous, their children are automatically famous?
Billie Lourd is famous. Is that a joke?
Yeah, but I'm saying she's not as famous as...
Okay, anyway, continue. Who?
Hilary Duff.
I didn't know that, but good for her.
Yep, she's pregnant. And M. Rada. I don't know how to say her last name.
Radatowski.
Yeah.
That's not that hard. I think I was reading an article. Maybe I thought that her and her boyfriend were getting married, but maybe they were pregnant.
What? They've been married for like 2 years.
Okay, then it must be pregnant. I read something about her and... Yeah, right.
Yeah, they're pregnant.
I don't like her, but...
Oh, why?
I don't know.
I
love how I call you out for, why don't you like Angelina Jolie? And then it's like, well, I don't like Emily Ratajkowski for no reason.
Yeah, at least I have a real reason to not like her.
No, I just think she's a bad actress. She's probably a great person, but I just don't. I've seen several of her movies and I'm just like, she's not a good actor.
See,
That's exciting for her.
For her either way. I just knew that she was pregnant and I was like, Okay. So many people getting pregnant this year. Holy shit.
But the reason I know about Billie Lourd, because her, Emma Roberts, Leah Michelle, all pregnant at the same time. Isn't that crazy?
Well, I mean, Leah Michelle had her baby before.
No,
Emma
but
Roberts.
I were all pregnant at the same time.
Okay,
Like Billie Lourd's been pregnant for a while.
Emma Roberts would have been pregnant for this like a month at the same time as Leah Michelle.
Well, guess what, Addy? A month is still the same time. So what's your point?
I'm just saying, nobody knew.
I'm not saying people knew. I'm just saying that they were all pregnant at the same time.
Interesting. I didn't even see. I don't know anything about Billie Lourd. I didn't even know she had a partner.
Why do you not like Billie Lourd?
I don't not like her. I just don't know anything about her. I remember when Scream Queens was on, I kind of cared, and she was dating what's his name, Taylor Lautner, for a while.
Oh yeah, good old Taylor Lautner. Is he alive?
I have no idea what's been going on in his life.
I remember after Twilight ended and he just vanished. I was like, is he dead?
Oh my gosh. What's her name? What's her name? Have you seen all the stuff with Vanessa Hudgens?
No.
She's acting a bit weird on her Insta. She like went into a cemetery and did a photo shoot there. And everyone was like,
oh, wow.
That's a bit insensitive. And on one of the captions on Instagram, she wrote, "My happy place," with a love heart. And everyone was like, what the?
She is a weird unit. Like, do you remember the videos of her being like, well, people are going to die. It's a pandemic. Isn't it just inevitable? Like,
Yeah.
do you remember that? I'm like,
I do. I think this year, ever since her and Austin Butler broke up,
yeah,
it's been super, super strange.
I feel like she doesn't have good friends, because a good friend would be like to her, girl, don't post that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she's a very, very, very strange. People are, very confused about her at the moment.
I think she's just a weird unit.
So weird.
But anyway, I think this episode's done. Thank you so much for joining me, Addy.
Anytime, doll.
You can come and help me set up my podcast.
I can. Oh my god.
Studio. I'm excited for that, but I don't really know.
Can you get a neon light for it, please?
What? Why? Like in the back?
So many podcasts, like on the wall, have like their name, like
true.
Always Right in a neon light thing.
Well, I'm not made of money, but sure. I want to get like soundproofing to make the room soundproof.
I feel like I love how you say I'm not made of money, but
yeah, that would put
okay.
And I want to have a theme song.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Sing it.
Probably one of my sisters.
Can
I'm
they
obsessed
sing?
with singing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Georgie is a rapper.
Okay. Then I look.
No, but I think she has a SoundCloud and all that stuff. They could probably sing it. But yeah, I'll get working on that. I have nothing else to do. So you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Charlie Wright, with Charlie has 2 R's in it. And you can follow this show on Instagram at Always Right Podcast, where I post every time I upload an episode. But Addy, thank you so much for joining me. Until next time. Bye.